Well, it's late on a Friday afternoon and I'm hoping that I'll be rounding my working week off here with this. I'm not going to go very far on it, but it's time to make a video of it moving under its own power and hopefully show that everything works and, well, everything that I need to concern myself with. It's running nicely. It's had a full engine rebuild now. The gearbox has been rebuilt. One late little addition to the list I had to attend to was the gearbox main shaft bearing on this end, on the kickstart side, which it didn't seem apparent at the time when I had the gearbox apart, but it was just on its way out, and when you pulled the clutch in it was causing the main shaft to bind, because it actually, to all intents and purposes, it's also a little bit like acts like a bit of a thrust bearing as well when you pull the clutch in, and it was getting a bit rough and causing the main shaft to bind a little bit, even though I'd replaced it. So I've sorted that out, changed the bearing, the kickstart. Now I'm going to start it up. It's a good easy starter actually, and I'm going to take that kickstart off. That's one of mine. On the ground there is the one that came with it. I think I could probably take a guess at where that was made. I gave it a good kick earlier on. It was bolted on tightly, where all the teeth, all the splines have gone. They just sort of went down without turning the engine, and that was that. So we've got this one on loosely just to get it started. It gets in the way of operating the gear lever, so I'm going to start it up, take the kickstart off, and then we're going to go up and down the lane on it. It's another one that's painfully low geared. There's no seat on it. That's another reason I'm not going to go far on it. I just want to really show that it's running okay and it'll move under its own power, and I think we can do that by just going up and down the lane, maybe a couple of times if everybody's gone from AdClad. There's no way I'd get away from that dog on this, but then he seems to get bored if I go slowly anyway. Let's see. Seems to like the carburettor tickled and flooded up every time for a start, hot or cold. But as long as I do that, it seems to start quite easily. Let's see. Okay. Just throw the camera angle out there. Good about right there. Okay, I'm going to get the kickstart off. There it is. Now I might have half a chance of operating the gear lever. I'm going to try not to sit on the mud guard, because otherwise that'll slew down and touch the rear tyre. Right, first gear. I'm probably going to stand up on this thing. That is the mud guard. I'm also going to go back here. I'm going to tuck my left leg of my jeans into my sock, so that my foot, my leg and my jeans doesn't get drawn into the clutch or anything. There. Pull that up. Let's see what we can do. Right, first gear. said we wouldn't be able to outrun him, didn't I? If this was fully operational, I wouldn't go any further than this on it anyway. Too low gear. We're running to do Bantam Hill. It'll take us 2 hours to get there. A stop in first gear. I'm burning my leg. See, that's first gear. And now that's neutral. You'd have to be a dedicated 365 trials rider to appreciate this. It's very low geared, very slow, but it's all working. Like I say, I haven't got the seat or the primary cover for it. There's still work that needs to be done. But engine wise, I think it's there. It's about 5 o'clock on a Friday. I think that's about it for me. Do me write-up, do me sums, speak to the owner, and I think it'll be ready to go home.